Oh shit. Oh shit. Crap, I'm gonna be late.
Welcome to
Sunday.
Puff Podcast.
We got a special guest tonight.
Dude, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, boy.
What? Who's in the house? That's chill. I'm just finding what's up. Hell yeah. Man, what's up, dude, bro?
Testing.
Yeah. Recording, everything's good. My level's good.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, baby. Let's go.
Spark it.
What the hell is this dude? Pizza. Okay. What the hell? Hey, bro, what the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. What's up, dude?
Chilling with you. Oh, you doing? Oh, this is one of your weekly episodes?
Yeah, man. Just I was recording this earlier, but I'm just chilling right now, taking a little break. You know.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
What's up with you?
Nothing, man. I actually had a question for you.
Yo, what's
Bro,
up?
I have a question. Yeah.
What's your question, bro?
So with the whole Corona, like you've been gone from work for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's been the weirdest 2 months. Like every time I come from work, I'm like, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Honey.
and now you're having to go back.
Yeah. 2 months staycation, dude.
Like, how are you doing? Like, how has that been? Like your first week back at work. How has that been?
First week back. I've made it through. Survived the first week. It's total change.
Really?
Which has been interesting. I feel like I start, noticing things about, like, noticing patterns. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I thrive on change. Because before, like, going into it, my mindset, I was kind of worried. I was like, man, I've just been, like, doing my thing, making art and skateboarding and just doing what I like all day, basically.
I mean, 40 hours of your time has been given back to you for like 2 months.
Right.
Man, I couldn't imagine having that time.
Not only that, but the whole schedule and routine of it, like having to go to bed and wake up early and be prepared. Whereas these past 2 months, it's just been whatever. I didn't have a schedule. I didn't went to bed whenever, woke up whenever. Like there's one day when like I was like, yep, I'm just gonna, like, I woke up in my bed. I had like a bunch of like cereal next to my bed. And I was like, I'm just gonna like make a fat bowl of cereal and watch some cartoons. Like, it's
bro.
like it was chill.
What
like,
cereal?
It was a mixture of Frosty Minute Wheats and
you
Honey
be
Nut
mixing
Cheerios.
Oh,
yeah.
you scientist in the
Yeah.
with the
No.
cereal.
But
I love that Oreo with the coconut almond rings.
yeah, I would see. Yeah, you got the Oreo Cheerios.
Oh, it's so good, bro. But
It's,
if I eat too many bowls, bro, it's too much.
You can't go wrong with cereal, though. Like, it's the best. But it's actually been pretty chill being back.
Really?
Yeah.
You sound like you were gonna dread it at first.
Yeah, I thought I was. But I mean, the first day was tough waking up at like 4:35 in the morning. Like that shit's is rough. But
wait, so because what time we be like recording or working on stuff, and then we just start talking till like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, how quickly were you able to acclimate yourself to waking up at 3, 4 in the morning? Like that's insane. I couldn't. I mean, I'm a night owl.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine myself having to go from, going to bed at 1, 2 in the morning to like having to be up.
Yeah.
Within 4 hours of that,
Dude.
It's
weird, but it's all like your environment, and you gotta set it up for you. Like my room, like I got the lights all covered, so like when it turns night out, like when it's dark out, my room's dark. Like you can't see.
Bro, he has this chandelier, and he put like a
little
cloth.
Grateful Dead tapestry over it. Some hippie shit, but
and I walk in there like, bro, I already feel drowsy.
Yeah, it just makes you tired. It's all about like lighting, and then so it makes me fall asleep earlier. And then I don't use my phone as an alarm. I have that little like, I got this like $10 alarm from Walmart or whatever, and I have that like across my room. and that goes off in the morning playing like some classical music. So it's just like 4:30 in the morning, sun's starting to rise, and then this just like epic classical music starts playing on the radio. Like eyes just open, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
It's time to start this day.
I gotta walk up, reach over, and like turn that thing off. Like I can't like, and because like I know with you, like I'll hear your alarm go off for hours, and I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me, man. Because like,
so my brothers know I'm the type that will put like an alarm for every 5 minutes for like 2 hours straight.
Shit. I hate that shit.
and I don't know. I'm a hard sleeper, but you know, maybe doing your method, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe doing your, because like I will say this, having the phone right there. Usually people they go to sleep with their phone right next to them. So like the phone's on your bed usually, which means it's easier to hit that damn orange snooze button. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess that's what I do every time. Just like 5 more minutes, because I know what time I gotta be up. So I'm just like I know what time, I know how long I can go, hitting snooze before like okay I gotta get up now.
Yeah, but you're just playing like weird mind games with yourself then. Like,
but sleep is so beautiful, bro. Sleep.
But like, I totally agree with that. That's why I go to bed early so I can get my sleep. But I like
Thanks.
Consistent sleep is beautiful, not like waking up over and over and over. Like. You know,
yeah, the way you describe that sounds torturous.
I mean, is it not? It's like
I will say sometimes
torture and pleasure, because you like have this torture where you wake up and then you fall back to sleep and you're like, yeah, but then you wake up again and you just keep going back and forth.
I will say this though, sometimes that extra 10 minutes I get out of it, really helps.
Yeah,
a little extra 15, really helps.
I'll say,
but I should stop watching Hulu late at night so I can get the actual sleep.
Yeah,
you know.
It's tricky, but I'll say, whenever I wake up in the morning and go back to sleep, I have the craziest dreams. Do you ever get that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
So if I wake up in the morning and go back to sleep, those are the craziest dreams. Yeah. And then like what'll happen is like I'll keep doing it. Like I'll wake up and go back to sleep, and the dreams will like come back. Like so I'll wake up and like, oh my god, like I'm back in reality. Go back to sleep, like back into like this crazy dream world.
No, you're 100%. I've had a wild dream where one time, like, for some reason, I'm like around my whole family, and then like I'm in my room, and then like my cousin walks in, and I start freaking out. What are you doing in my dream? For some reason, I don't know why I was scared.
Oh my god.
And then I wake up like, and I guess I was like almost late to work. Maybe my brain was like, you need to wake up. Let's scare the shit out of you, you know. So. I mean, how has it been then for you, bro? Switching your sleep schedule up like that.
That was weird, but I got used to it. The thing was, that was like a routine that I built for months, you know, because before this I'd been working nonstop.
That was your schedule anyway.
So going back into it, I kind of just snapped back into it.
Yeah.
Like before this, like 2 months, I was just on rogue, you know, doing whatever. Like that was the abnormal. This is the normal. So it kind of just clicked back into place.
Okay.
And it was kind of good having. So this whole time I've been like working on art stuff, working on the podcast, like
working on your passion.
But then at work, I was I like listen to podcasts all day at work. So if any guys are bored at work, you should totally listen to some podcasts. I don't know, it's a good thing to do, but it gave me more time to think about my stuff because I was so focused on my stuff. Now that I've been at work and kind of stepped away from it, I feel like new ideas have come to me.
Really?
Yeah. And so at work, I'll just be listening to podcasts and I have like a sheet of paper in my hand. And like whenever I think of ideas, I'll just like jot that shit down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just.
So you think like having to step away, because sometimes you're just constantly doing it.
Yeah.
And then you get this writer's block.
Yeah.
This block in your brain, like, what do I do? So you gotta sometimes step away. Maybe you watch something on your phone or see something happen that kind of just inspires some kind of idea. That sounds nice. I mean, because I know I remember talking to you, bro. Like you said, you were like the happiest you've been, like doing this. Not that you weren't happy, but like the last 2 months were definitely like.
Yeah.
Don't know if they were much needed for you or like they were just you know, for no reason at all, but they just happened to be a really good couple months. do you miss it, or would you say going back to work will be kind of a different, something exciting, to balance both, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely change, and I keep realizing this, that I thrive off of change.
Mm-hmm.
So when the corona first hit, I was off work, I was like totally different.
Yeah.
And that's when like I was at my peak. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so new! Like, I
My
can do
peak
whatever."
form.
Yeah. Like just like shot straight up, and then like slowly like drained down.
Yeah.
And then now this is like complete change from where I was before. So I feel like I'm back up, and then it's just gonna slowly drop back down. Like constantly changing my environment and my routine is like a big push for growth with me. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely been weird. A weird thing is there's only half of us back there. They only like so far.
So
it's empty, like the place. It's weird.
Like, what was it like before? For context,
so
would you have to oh, excuse me, to get by?
No. We're like it was weird because before this, like we were all social distancing, like we were all spread up like at least 6 feet apart, like on our different machines. We're all wearing gloves. We're all wearing masks. So like, it's the same, same. But yeah, no, there's like half of the giant warehouse, okay, and it's kind of this snake maze, start to finish. So start is where the lumber gets shipped in, just giant pieces of wood.
They shaped into a board,
and then they get mazed all the way around to be shaped into a board. Like I don't know how many steps are in it, but it's a bunch. There's probably like I'd say like 30 people doing different jobs to make one board.
30 people?
Yeah.
You said half of them aren't back.
Yeah, so half of them aren't back. So what's going on now is like we're just jumping around. Like we'll do. So I'll like cut out a bunch of boards, and then they'll stack up. And they'll need to be like drilled out and shaved down. So then I'll have to go like drill them out and shave them down.
Oh,
whereas
damn.
before I would just like pass them to someone else,
So
which is cool. It's hectic, but I kind of like the hecticness of it. Like if I'm not doing anything, then that's when I go crazy. But like
100%.
Like because I've had jobs where, so I worked this one retail job before, in this mall, and it was like a sports shop for our home team, the Orioles and Ravens. But it just launched, so not many people knew about it. So there'd be so many times where I'd just be like nothing to do, and I'd mostly just be like doodling like behind the desk or like. But then they just like make you do like stupid shit like refold all the clothes and stuff. Just like, oh my god,
boring ass shit. Yeah.
Just that's when the time just ticks so slowly.
That's what came into my head.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite days at work.
Yeah.
When it's just busy and always something to do. And then next thing I know, I'm like, oh, I'm off in an hour. And I'm just like smiling all day. Just whoop.
Yeah, right?
You need help, man? Yeah, I got you. Waste 20 minutes of my time so I can get out of here. But, I mean, that's crazy. So do you think doing two people's jobs is going to make work funner or
today I was
better?
doing three people's jobs, yeah.
Jeez.
It makes it more interesting for sure.
But then when people come back, then you'll go back to your one job, and that'll be a little more boring.
If they come back.
So they lost.
Nothing's for certain. I mean,
man, that sucks.
Yeah,
bro, that sucks.
Definitely grateful to be back.
No, 100 because I know you had told me that you said if you could keep doing what you're doing, you would.
Yeah.
But you don't know, right?
Yeah.
If you say no to the job, who knows if they'll call you back.
Right. And it's a pretty chill job.
Yeah.
Out of all the jobs I have, it's by far the chillest.
Really? The best one you ever had?
Yeah. I've had some weird jobs, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah. What's the weirdest job you've had?
I haven't had weird job. I mean, I worked at a call center.
The worst or the... Okay.
Call center.
Yeah.
So roadside assistants, yeah, we'd call it.
Nice.
But one time, this dude called me from Louisiana.
Yeah.
But from the middle of nowhere in Louisiana. You know what I'm talking about? And he talked like, hey, I'm from Louisiana. And he was trying to tell me where he lived, bro. And he literally told me, there's a number on a tree. He started guiding me through, this is the backwood country part of Louisiana. I had no clue how to find his car. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do.
Did you find the number on the tree?
No, I don't know what he was talking about. It was just nothing there. Like, he's like, I live out here, out on the. I don't know what's going on, man.
Shoot. That's wild.
That job wasn't too bad, but
No.
I just didn't like the whole sitting there, call.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. And I actually predicted my firing.
What do you mean?
So during training, we got hired in December. So during training, joking around, I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to get fired in March." March rolls around, bro. They come to my computer like, "We need to talk to you. You got to go home." It is like, damn, bro.
Wait, why'd you get fired?
Like I said, I didn't like the whole calling back and forth. So, you know how when you call like a call center, you know they go, "This call is recorded and monitored for training purposes, whatever." So knowing that, I still would call my own phone number so I wouldn't have to take calls. And knowing
And just like silence, you just like
then I would just be talking to my coworkers.
Oh.
Just chilling.
Oh my god,
it just sucked.
That's funny.
What about you? Any other jobs? Like any bad job? You said this is the chillest. What else?
So feel like this was like a good and bad. It was like good because I took stuff out of it and I learned from it.
Yeah.
But this was a silly job. So it was when I got back from New Zealand, I was like broke. I had like negative money in my bank account.
Really?
So I just started applying to jobs, and then got an interview for this one marketing company.
Mm-hmm. Where at?
In Towson, Maryland.
Okay.
So went in for the interview, and so this is right after I had graduated school too. So
You just finished college.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything I was applying for was graphic design related.
Yeah.
So I go into this interview with my portfolio. The office is like pretty nice. Sit down, like get the interview, and they're like, "All right, cool. Yeah, we liked you. It was good talking. You like, come back for a second interview."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "All right, sweet. Come back for the second one. Get the job." Like, super easy.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you doing exactly? You said graphic design, but
That's what I thought I was doing.
Oh, so there's a twist. Okay.
But it ended up being a sales job.
They tricked. That's dirty. No, that's dirty, bro.
Yeah, and I realized it before I accepted the job.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. Like, I'll
But
do
you
it.
needed
I
the
need the
money.
money. Like, experience, whatever. You know, I don't care. So the office is super nice, and then they have like the back room where all the other offices are or whatever. And I had my interview in the front room. So after I get the job, I come in, I go into the back room, which I expect to be a bunch of offices and stuff. It's literally just an open area with nothing, no tables, no desks. There's a whiteboard, and that's it.
And what do you do?
And then so we get in there, and they just basically talk to us, like train us by selling stuff to us. So we come there in the morning. They like pretend to sell stuff to us for like 3 hours, and then we go out into the world and try and sell stuff. So we were selling at this time specifically like housing remodeling. So
Okay.
like roof.
So they were like, "Here's our offices.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go out. You're not gonna even be here."
Yeah.
Oh no.
So get in someone's car, drop us off somewhere random, and be stuck there for the day because, you know, someone just drops us off in their car.
How do they get you?
How do they get us?
Yeah.
Because they know where we're at. We have a neighborhood.
Oh, you have to be in that neighborhood for how long?
Till they come pick us up.
So what, they'll pick you up for like 10 hours?
Yeah, I was out there for 10 hours for sure some days. And
Hell no, bro.
literally, some of the people who I talked to just did not want to see me. They were disgusted just to see me because they knew what was going on. This one old guy, I show up to his house at like 9 o'clock at night. It's dark. Knock on his door, and it's kind of like a long pathway up to his door.
Yeah.
He opens the door. He sees me there, and he's like, "You I didn't say a word to him. He's like, "Get the fuck off my porch." And I was like, "You have a good night." But dude, that happened to me so many times.
Because you were out there, you're just selling.
10 hours a day, people just telling me to like fuck off, like no to my face. But dude, such a good learning lesson because now like no's don't affect me. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's just
So the time you think it was terrible.
Yeah, but I started to get good at it.
Really?
And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta get out of this. Like, I don't want to be doing this.
So you got good at selling
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah. And then it was a real weird work environment. It was almost like a fraternity. So I was like the young guy there. Everyone else was like 30 plus, like wearing suits and shit. Like,
And you're just like for workaholics type shit.
yeah. But these people, their life revolved around money. Like, they worked every day of the week. Like, we worked Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday was optional, but highly encouraged. Like, these people just worked and just wanted to make a bunch of money.
For what though?
That's the thing. Like, they worked 10 to 12 hours a day. Didn't have time for anything else. It was so weird.
I couldn't do it, man. That's
Yeah.
not a life that I wouldn't like.
And it was wild seeing that because, yeah, it's just such a turnoff. But super competitive. So every Friday, that whiteboard that I told you, the only thing that's in the room,
Mm-hmm.
they would like set up these like T-charts, and you'd pick someone else in the office and challenge them. And like this was like a mandatory thing.
So you have to go and be like, I challenge you.
Yeah, it
right
was like-
there, you ugly ass. Like,
And, dude, they'd be chanting and shit. Like,
what? This sounds
it was
so culty,
silly.
bro.
It was. It
What was
was
the chance? You said it was.
Yeah, no, straight up.
Wait, what was the chance?
Not like specific chants, but just be like yelling people's name and stuff. You know.
Like, Andreas.
Shit, man. No, it was high energy as fuck.
Okay.
Like, yeah, let's go.
Okay. 'Cause you said it sounded culty. I was like, that's just some
No.
scary shit right there.
I mean, that's the thing about cults. They're all different, you know?
True.
Like, they're not what you expect you think, and then you're in one and you're like,
You think it was one?
No.
But
Well-
it had that kind of like,
It was a business cult, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. But so, you challenge a person, and then when they pick you up, we all come back to the office Friday night,
Uh-huh.
and whoever gets the most sales, there's different stuff every week. So one week they went to a fish market and got this live squid, this big squid, and slapped each other in the faces with it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
The school was alive.
Um,
Or it was already dead.
well, it was a real squid, a real live dead squid, but you know.
Okay, it was an actual squid. They
Actual
were just
squid.
like, take the tentacles
And
and
just
like,
smack you with it.
I just beat you, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why?
Because, like, just to hype everyone up, it's like, all right, if you don't get sales, you're getting slapped by a squid today.
No.
Another day that we, like, laid down in the parking lot and they would break eggs and have, like, all this shit go up your nose and stuff, like the egg yolk. And that was...
Was that mandatory to participate?
It's, I mean, obviously not mandatory, but it is, like, everyone did it. It was totally like a frat, like...
Yeah, no. I'm not getting
It's
slapped by
weird
no
as shit.
squid, bro.
I didn't have to get slapped by the squid.
Did you have to do anything crazy like that? Or-
I got egg cracked on me.
I mean, that's not bad. You can cook it after
Yeah.
and then eat it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
or drink it like like Rocky.
Right.
Just raw it. But
that shit going up your nose is not ideal.
What?
It's
Dog.
slimy as.
did you so? You would rate that job what? Was it a good job? Bad?
Oh, it was a horrible job. It
Horrible?
drained me. I was so tired after that. Like, that was rough. But you know,
Every time he sees an egg, PTSD. No.
nah, I don't care that much about the egg. I just thought that whole situation was funny.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, I just went hard at it, got good, made a good bit of money, and then got out. Like, I had money, like, stashed up after that. And,
You could keep cash, or it would be like just a regular check.
no, we get a check.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was like commission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% commission, which was crazy, because you'd be out there, and you could be out there for 8 hours and not have made a single... Like, there were days where I didn't make anything.
What?
But then there were days where I'd make a couple $100. Like,
Plus, you get an hourly.
$500-$600.
Would you get an hourly?
No, it was 100% commission.
Wait, so
100% commission. It was all up to you. So this like trained me entrepreneurially, like, because I was basically like fending for myself. It was wild.
No, that reminds me of whenever I worked at Dominos.
Yeah.
And always having cash. Those are tips, bro.
Nice.
That was by far my favorite job ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 100%. 100% job, right? Not career, right?
Yeah.
I'm still working towards what I want to do as a career.
Yeah.
Obviously, that will never top what my career will be. But as just like a regular job, as a being a college kid, having to make money to pay rent because I moved out while I was working at Domino's.
Yeah.
And also, going to school, work, hang out with family and like, I was just a young guy trying to make money. So it was definitely, it was pretty good times just chilling in the car. I was like listening to music.
Yeah.
Go get some food. People tip you. If I see someone's a dog, oh, what a cute doggy. Oh, and a little kid, like, what's up, little dude? And they'll tip you, bro. They'll be like, oh, wow, you're so nice. Here's $10.
I feel like everyone was probably super happy to see you, like, pizza.
No, there were some people that would be like, you're my favorite delivery driver.
Yeah. That's what's up.
There are certain reasons why I was always happy. It kind of has to do with, associates with delivering pizzas, but,
Did you get sick of pizza?
Did I see? Actually, not at first.
Yeah.
I gained a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Gained a lot of weight. Is this? Oh yeah, it was a canceled order. Yup. I would even be hungry, but it's like, thin crust, that won't fill me up too much.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But then got a point where I'm like, I would get tired of it.
Yeah.
And then I started losing weight like crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy losing weight. And plus I was just like trying to eat healthier and, going to school, I wasn't really like, I was just always out and about, so I lost weight really quickly. Yeah, it was chill, bro. Like, we're gonna go to break and then I'll say a funny little Halloween experience.
Oh, shoot.
From Dominos, so we'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Puff Puff Podcast. We just wanted to give a shout out to our awesome sponsors.
All right, and
we're back. So, Halloween?
What was it? That sounds like and we're back, folks.
Hey.
I have no clue how we do it. I don't know how they do it on TV, like, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I can't do it.
Round 2, fight.
I'm more just like, yeah, we're back. I don't know.
Good
But
break.
what was I talking about? Oh,
Halloween.
So, one year Halloween for where Domino's was like a pretty busy day.
Yeah.
You're not cooking. You're ordering pizza for the kids, and they're going out getting candy, Halloween parties, whatever. So it's a good day for delivering.
Yeah.
But since we at Domino's couldn't really go and have fun on Halloween, right? We had to work.
Yeah.
We decided to bring the fun to Domino's.
Nice.
So, oh man, this is so, bro. They started giving out like one person brought like cheesecake with like vodka and like soaked strawberries.
Whoa.
Right. So we start eating that towards the end of the shift. Someone rolled up a blunt. It was like between 5 people. A blunt between 5 people. And I'm not talking about like skimpy. Like, we would roll, like, fatties.
Yeah.
So 1 blunt, 5 people. Then we finally close. So then we do another blunt. Start drinking some more vodka. Taking more shots, bro.
Still in Domino's?
Yeah, dude. Right in the back.
Nice.
Like, in the back. Right there. Where we make the pizza.
Yeah.
And...
Were you guys making pizza for yourself?
Dude, there was, like... We hadn't closed... Like, we weren't like I wasn't drinking like that until afterwards.
Yeah.
Which didn't at the end of the story it doesn't even matter. But the ones that just came by, they were off of work, were definitely drinking. And then, like I said, we had smoked the blunt already, so like I'm delivering pizzas just like going to the door like, here you go, man. She's like, thank you so much. Have a good night. Yeah, you too.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm going back. So, and I made some nice money that day too.
Hey.
Man, I miss getting tips, but finally get back. So then we close and we're just having a good time. Like, I remember one of them started crying, and I'm not like, I'm more of like, when I'm drunk, I'm more like the, what up, boy? Like, I'm more of the hyped
Yeah.
up. So for some reason, someone told me I walk back inside and see her crying, the manager, over something. We were all drinking, right? And then I just start laughing and run away. I was like, dude, I don't remember any of this. I do remember, though, you know, I didn't know at the time that don't mix white and brown when you're drinking.
Yeah.
So someone pulls out some Jameson, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Some Jameson. I was just taking vodka shots. I was still good. No, bad mistake. I take the Jameson bottle like from the top and just chug like a mouthful,
dude.
bro. And I put that down, bro. Next thing I don't remember. Like, I put the bottle down. Remember a couple, and then next thing I know, I'm in the bathroom. Like, I had like long hair at the time.
Did you have someone holding your hair back for you?
No, it wasn't that long yet. It wasn't that long yet, but. And yes, I did have long. I might post a picture, bro.
Yeah.
I had hair down to my shoulders, people. Don't even play. Andreas knows, but someone told me, my manager told me she like looked in the bathroom. I was throwing up in the sink, and then my hair was just going like, because it's curly, so it's just bouncing everywhere. I'm just like, just go. It's sick, bro.
Oh, that probably looked ridiculous.
But I couldn't find my keys, and finally someone gave me my keys. And I drove home, bro, like an idiot.
Shit.
And this, I think I might have mentioned it before on the Mother's Day episode. Crashed into the garage, bro. Dumbass. But
Like, wait, what happened there?
Well, I don't remember. I get in my car, and my manager was like, "I'll follow you." Like, what the like, what is that gonna do? First of all,
He just watch you crash in the garage like shit.
We were all drinking. It was dumb stuff. But she said I was just whipping it like a turd. But the good thing is, I lived. I was still living with my parents at the time. I lived right around the corner from Dominos.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, the neighborhood was right here, and you could walk to Domino's in like 10 minutes.
Right on.
So, that's another thing I liked about the job, man. It was right there by the house.
Yeah.
I would, even when I moved out, bro, I would, like, in the middle of my deliveries, I'd just stop by the house and just, what's up, guys? Just hang out and then go back to work.
That's pretty chill.
Dude, but the thing was that because, I park in reverse all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I parked perfectly in reverse. I just hit the gas too hard.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, next thing I know, my mom's coming out, not happy at all.
No.
It was not a good night. But I wouldn't say that's the reason why it's my favorite, but it's just like that group of people was just goofing, like having fun at work.
Yeah.
Having fun at work. And then eventually that whole group, one by one, either one would quit, one just would transfer to another store, or someone got fired. Like, it was just, and then eventually just was a different group of people. I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, the group fell apart. Shit.
Yeah,
The band fell apart.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad. I'm not saying I want to work there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Yeah.
If I was still working there, then I would be here. But
You feel like this is a step up from there?
yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
For sure. I mean, in terms of, like, being in a different part of my life.
Yeah.
But as a job, I would definitely take Domino's over grocery store.
Yeah.
Hands down. One time at Domino's, it was Christmas Eve. We had to work, but we closed early. But, the phone still rang, so someone calls, and I pick up the phone. I'm like, "Thank you for calling Domino's. We are currently closed. Goodbye." And the dude on the phone goes, "Damn, bro, they closed, bro." They hung up. Had no clue that it was, not a recording. And me and my coworkers just dying.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was a chill. Like, it was a chill job, bro. Like, I mean, what would you say? You said the sales job
Yeah.
was pretty odd.
Yeah.
And do you have any jobs that you hated or loved? Like, what's some?
I mean, my favorite job was instructing. Like,
That doesn't count though. That don't count.
Without a doubt.
No, yeah.
But okay, so one summer I was bartending for a while, and that was so much fun. Like,
Really?
and this was a real under the table thing. So this was back in Maryland, and this guy Eric I met actually on my 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
He worked for this guy who owned his own like outdoor bar operation. And this was like another point in my life where I was just like looking for jobs, looking for money. And Eric like was like looking out. He's like, "Yo, anyone want to like bartend? Like, I'm moving jobs. I need someone to replace me." And I was like, "Yes."
Because you know, it's bartending. That's tips.
Yeah.
That's tips.
Yep. And so I would meet up with his boss at this storage facility, load up a truck with all the bar stuff, all the coolers and everything, and we would go to all these food truck festivals in Baltimore, set up a bar there, and just be outside in this little bar we just set up, just serving people drinks all day. And it was chill. It was like an all day thing. And there's a bunch of us working for him, and just you're pretty much just hanging out with people. Like, people just come up and talk to you, and like, you know, just like drunk people are just goofy. And like I was saying, it was like all under the table. Like, I didn't have to take a test or anything to bartend. This guy just would pay me in cash, and then plus tips and stuff. So there was no like regulations or restrictions. Like, people would like, "Yo, you want to pour me some more?" And I would just pour them however much they wanted. They'd give me extra tips. Like, I didn't care.
What?
I would just load people up, like, get them wasted. Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, give the people what they want. You know?
Give it to the people what they want. Give them.
But these were all like,
Damn, so you getting people, you sending people home up.
yeah, these were like events. They were like kind of like day-long festivals. So, you know, like, people are just day drinking all day. And they were all like
So you're making money all day.
All day.
Night.
Well, no, they ended like, they'd usually end around like maybe 9 the latest.
Yeah, but
They're
I mean,
just
what
day
time they
thing.
open? What time they start?
Like noon, maybe a little earlier.
Yeah, 9 hours, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, it was sweet. It was a sweet setup, and I don't know, it was so silly. Just all like, because I didn't know how to make drinks, so I just kind of like figured out as I go. Like I said, like didn't take any training. No.
Oh damn.
And there's some.
So like, I want a screwdriver. You're like,
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, I'm just like, damn, I feel good.
Like, man, you make a good drink.
You're just like, yeah, I guess.
But some silly people there, like, same thing. They just wanted to turn up, everyone I worked with, and we'd just be like taking shots. There was this one guy.
Oh, while bartending?
Yeah.
That's fun.
All he wanted to do was take tequila shots, and I would get so hammered, and like by the end of the day, I'd just be like, just like drunk behind the bar, like just as drunk as the people out there, like, hey, what's up? Like, it was so much fun.
You might make money with the tips.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, that was cool. But, you know, the gig economy, it comes and goes, and that thing just kind of went on its way. I went on my way.
But it kind of, like, tips are nice, but like I said, like, I couldn't imagine doing that for 20 years.
Yeah, living off tips.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
When people don't want to give you money, like one day, people just stop.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, then your whole life kind of revolves around that, and you get so frustrated when you don't get tipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fun, but it's not like a forever type thing.
No.
Any jobs that you like were like, this sucks?
I mean, for sure working retail, that sucked. Wouldn't do that again.
But what do you consider retail? Like a store?
Yeah.
Grocery store?
It was a clothing store, apparel store.
But what counts as retail?
Oh. I don't know. I feel like grocery store. I feel like it's goods, not like food. So like, Walmart is a retail store.
Yeah. So anything that sells like clothes and merchandise.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, any
So,
merchandise like.
I mean, they all sell. Period, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so mind numbing. Just like nothing to think about. Like you're just not challenging yourself. You're just kind of there to pass time.
Don't even get me started. Bro. Don't even get me started.
But
8 hours of what, man?
Staring at the clock. I remember, that just made me hate the radio, because they would always be playing the radio and the same songs would come on and just, I was.
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you strong. Like,
Yeah.
God, stop.
Oh my God.
I don't want to hear this.
What's that one cheerleader song? I don't even know. I had to like erase that from my memory because I would just hear that all day, every day.
What song?
I don't know the one cheerleader song.
Do the sound. What does it sound like?
That's the only reference I got for you.
There's all like do 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 do.
None of that. Nope.
Okay.
But then I've done some like landscaping, which was cool. I enjoyed that.
Those are more outdoors.
Completely outdoors, and doing that just on my own by myself, for like I did something for my parents and then would do stuff for neighbors and stuff like that. But like built a retaining wall. So like imagine just a slope in the land, like completely dug out the land, built up a wall and like filled it all back behind to like, so the land was sloped and I had made it so the land was like flat. Like,
Oh God, that's a lot.
but it was cool. It was like, I had
Do you
no
still
idea
know
what
how
to do. Yeah. Well, here's why I know how to, because I didn't, like, no one taught me how to do how. I, like, figured it out on my own, so I could do it whenever, like, that shit's ingrained in me. Like, I had to, like, figure that out step by step.
They told you to go do it.
Yeah. They're like, do you think you could do this? I was like, hell yeah. And when I said hell yeah, I had no idea how to do it.
How do you, like...
It's a pain, dude. I mean, first you start off by digging all the slope out. And then you build up a wall. Before that, you have to, like, completely flatten the ground, which that took forever to get it, like, parallel, to get that shit all flat, like, leveled out. Like, I had to level each part of the ground with a level. And then, like, this thing it turned into an art project. Like, it wasn't just a straight wall. I, like, made it all curvy and, like, flow into the land. Like, it was sick. And there was, like, multi-layered walls.
How much they pay you?
$2,000.
Damn, they're like, you did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was fun because it was like it tested me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I had to think about, and it wasn't just mindless work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that kind of stuff, and like I like working with my hands. I don't know. You have any other jobs you've had?
Bro, I've had, okay, let's count.
That's what I'm saying. I've had so many different jobs.
So first job was Burger King.
Yeah.
First job in college, like freshman year of college, working
Yeah.
overnights. And at first I liked it. I gained weight, man. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll be eating chicken nuggets. Freaking make a chicken sandwich, or Ooh, I love making myself like the sausage croissant sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
Sandwich. That sounds cool.
Yeah, the croissant sandwich.
Yeah.
With sausage and then put some cheese in it, like double layer it. Oof. Oof, it was so good. But I was working overnights, man, while in college. Like, there was, I think, one winter break. Actually, I only worked there, it was 2013. So 2013 winter break from college. Dude, so pay period is 40 hours, so 80 hours of pay period.
Mm.
So 3 pay periods in a row, I worked like 104. Then I worked 105. Then I worked 106. Within 6 weeks, so I can get my car, because I was riding the bus to school.
Yeah,
for
that
like
probably sucked.
First 2 years of college. That job was all right, but just the working overnight thing was draining, bro. It was draining. There were so many times where I had to leave the Thanksgiving party or whatever was going on at home. People over, I was sleeping, and then I would go to work.
Yeah.
So that was just mentally draining. And just people are jerks, man. Like, I always try to be nice to fast food workers after working there.
Yeah.
Just because people are jerks, bro. Remember one year, it was New Year's. I had to work New Year's. So I'm like, Happy New Year. And they're like, yeah, I want a Whopper. like, damn, okay, fat ass.
Let's cut to the point.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to be a good customer service. So, then one dude, drunk, right? Because there's a bar, right? In Tennessee, ain't shit to do. So there's drinking. There's a bar right down the road. And the dude, I give him his shake, and he just stares at me like a dumbass. Like, I don't know. Just, like, pissed and drunk, like he owns the world, and he got this nice car, pretty chick next to him. And he throws the shake back at the window. He missed, though. I was like, I was just looking at it like, bro, you just paid for it. And they drove off. So I quit that, needed more money. Oh, next is Shell, the gas station, was all right.
Yeah.
You know? It's chill, you get your regulars and stuff.
Yeah.
So then that's when I went to the call center. I was working the call center and Shell at the same time.
Oh, dang.
So then I finally quit the Shell to go work at the call center.
Yeah.
I don't want to repeat how I got fired. I think then I didn't have a job for a minute. Went to a grocery store for a little bit. Then to Chili's as a host. And people say, how many in your party? All right this way. Be like 45 minutes.
We're gonna have a fantastic evening.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. It was busy. It was like, where do I sit? And then the waiters and waitresses, when they don't get people in their section, oh man, they get so. Hey, I would go by Juan back home, so it's like, hey Juan, you haven't sit somebody at my section for a minute. Is there something going on? Like, no, bro, my bad. I'm like, all right, yeah, fix it.
It's like a whole game between you guys.
Yeah, no, they needed the tips. Like we were saying, living off tips. But I finally quit that and went to Dominos.
Yeah. Because
I needed to pay off certain things and I needed more money, and found out this delivery gig is nice. So then that was really it. Pizza Hut for a little bit and Walmart.
Yeah.
And
now we're here. Wow.
Yeah, bro. So a lot of jobs. Oh, a dishwasher job. Worst job ever. It was literally 12 days out of every 2 weeks. You only get 2 days off every 2 weeks.
Dude, that's crazy.
Be there, wash dishes all day, and pot day was the worst. Those kitchen people, they would just throw the pots in there.
Yeah.
Non-stop. One day I almost started crying, bro. I was like, this is so terrible. Like, and then you go home exhausted. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't even stand up. Like, I was just like, I just want to lay down and sleep.
That's awful.
No, worst job ever.
Yeah.
But I need the money, right? Like you said, like you were saying, like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, so you make the money.
Yeah.
To pay bills and on to the next thing.
Just figuring it out, yeah.
But that's good. Like, that's nice that you have like a chill job. So like, even though this time home has been good for you,
yeah,
like you still got this job. Like, that's chill. So
yeah,
it's not like it's gonna mentally make you tired, physically tired, to where you don't have the energy to do whatever else you want to do.
I mean, it's definitely physically draining. Like, I'm doing stuff all day long. Like, there's no time to chill.
No, I'll know when I'm like, this dude's tired. I'm gonna shut up, because I'll keep talking about, yeah, man. Blah, blah, blah. You're just like thinking about your bed. I don't know.
Think about that soft pillow. Oh man,
yeah, that good pillow.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's been good being back. We'll see. I'll say the time off, it was like a spark. You know, I saw this light in the tunnel, and I was like, okay, this is possible. Like, I can work for myself. I can make this work. And it just kind of like reassured me of all this. And like, I don't know, like, yeah, because I was making money pretty much the whole time. Like,
yeah, it
was different weeks, you know, it wasn't consistent, but I was making money on my own through art. Yeah. And super cool, man. It was super reassuring and definitely super uplifting to have people supporting my art. Like, it's one thing for someone to like your art, but then someone to spend their money, because, you know, they worked for their money. Just like all these jobs we had, they were put in work to make this money, and then they give you money for something you made. Like, that shit blows my mind still.
It
like,
feels good.
It doesn't make sense. It's like, it's so cool, yeah.
But it makes sense, dude. You work hard. You work hard on your shit, so...
Yeah, but it's...
But in the moment, you're saying, like...
It's an unreal feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's the dream, bro. That's the dream. Like,
yeah.
It's not somewhere I'm at personally yet, but I'm excited because I see it. I see it, like and I'm excited to get there finally. And
like, what do you think you need to get there?
There's a lot of things, but just I don't know. That's what I got to figure out. But definitely. Just keep adding different things. Like, make a website. Like, if you're trying to do your own thing, you gotta make a website. Obviously.
Yeah.
Just keep putting out work. Start actually, reaching out to people.
Yeah.
'Cause that's one thing you said. Like that light in the tunnel was like that little confidence in your own work.
Yeah.
I remember I told you. You posted on your Instagram story. You were like, "Hey guys, I'm here for when any graphic needs you have. Andreas does art, hit me up."
Yeah.
And I remember telling you, like, bro, when I saw that, that was like for me, that was the moment where you kind of, that I saw that it was possible for you. Like,
hell yeah. And I mean, people reach out to me from that. Like,
really?
Yeah.
And you even said you sold some paintings.
Yeah, I sold some paintings, which was crazy.
And some of them, you've had them for a while.
I just hadn't like put them out like that, and that was another crazy thing because I had these things, and then I finally put them out and was like, yeah, I'm like selling these, and like it's just putting it out there,
Yeah.
There's always like that one extra step, and I feel like a lot of it is a mental game. Like I feel like with me, like I'll end up holding myself back, like. Yeah. I'm the one standing
100%.
in my own way.
100%, no, 100%. That's why when you ask me what's missing or what I need to do, I'm like, I gotta sit back and think, like kind of take myself out of it.
Yeah.
Because I do get in my way a lot. But that's the dream, bro. Like, I mean, we talk about it like this, but it's May, what's May 16th? May 15th. May 15th, and I remember 4 or 5 months ago, bro, we were talking about, hey, let's do this podcast.
Yeah.
And look, a lot has happened in 5 months,
Or before, like, we even did anything together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think one thing for me is also to get there is to realize that there's time, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a race.
Right? It's not a race, right? Like,
yeah.
Like I was telling, I tell coworkers or I'll tell my cousin, like, yo, imagine if you took 1 year of your life and you learned one skill, and then the next year you did something else. So imagine in 10 years.
Start stacking them.
10 years you would know so much. You'd be a pro at something.
Or not even, like, I think that's the way to do it, is, like, not focus on one thing, but if you have all these different skills, then after years, you're able to combine those skills to do something totally unique.
Yeah. And in 10 years, bro, like, 35, 34 years old?
Yeah.
Still in my prime?
Yeah.
Hey, LeBron James is about to be 35, I think. He's still, well, hopefully the NBA comes back soon, but he's hooping.
Heck yeah.
Kareem played till 40, so, like, that's still in your prime.
Yeah.
So, like, that's something I gotta, like...
Still got more lives after that, like...
Yeah, hopefully, right? Hopefully. You never know, but we don't, you don't want to expect it to just end, so you gotta think in terms of, well, if I do make it that far, hey, I got time.
I feel like I'm always... Like, I'm optimistic of the long term. Like, I'm working for the long term, but I know that this is all temporary and can end whenever.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't want to... I don't know. I want to say, like, you don't want to hold on to anything too tight, but I don't know. Because, like, you don't want to have anything hold you back because none of this is permanent,
Facts. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, just kind of putting it in perspective.
Yeah.
And also, while also thinking like in the short term, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Gotta get this done, but also thinking in the long term. Don't rush.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a hard balance. You know?
Yeah.
But it's exciting, bro, and like I can see it. Like this last 2 months has been good. I hope it's been good for you guys listening. Yeah, bro. I feel like this is a good.
I think we're done here.
Do they want us to keep talking? Should we keep
Let's
talking?
get out of here.
I don't know, bro.